as a generalization in products, there's wet products and dry products. And generalizing pomades, there's wet pomades and dry pomades. The wetter a product, whether it's a gel or a pomade, the heavier due to the moisture it becomes. And so it makes your hair tend to drop versus lift. So you want to find a product, if the goal is to dress it upwards, the goal is to find a product that's drier because there won't be any weight to it. It's interesting because I have just, over the decades of doing hair, many men that started to lose their hair. And they would just do what they've always done since they were little kids, get out of the shower, put gel in their hand and put it in their head. And if you think about it, when does one's hair appear the thinnest? It's when your hair's soaking wet. The minute you get out of the shower, you can see your scalp. You take a comb and you see your scalp through it because it's all wet. But then as it dries, it starts to appear thicker. So these men would take, they're like, I'm so worried, I'm losing so much hair, I look so bald. But then they get out of the shower, they put a wet gel and they freeze their hair in that most wet look that they can possibly get, which makes their hair look totally thin. So I always tell them, listen, part of the problem on why you feel when you look in the mirror your hair looking so thin is because it's wet all day long. It's wet looking all day long because you put gel in it when it's wet. You want to dry your hair, and then once your hair is dry, put a dry product in it that's not going to make it look wet again. And literally, and this is the product that I'd introduced to them all, and literally all of them the next time would be like, oh my gosh, like just for the last 10 years, and I'm so glad I complained to you that I feel like I'm balding because all I needed to do was literally switch from a gel to a wet product to a dry product, right?